No way. It's Ramadan. It's actually Ramadan. Saudi have just announced that it's Ramadan today. The Monday, the 3rd of December, the 3rd of March. I was fully expecting it to be on Tuesday. This is actually really good news because that's like an extra day of ibadah, an extra day of worship, an extra night of Taraweeh. That means today there's Taraweeh. Oh, how are you guys feeling for like Ramadan this year? Like, how's your iman? I think it'd be good to like write how you feel now, how strong you feel your iman is today right now, and then compare it to like mid Ramadan, and then compare it to the end of Ramadan, and see like that progression. Hopefully that progression. But that means today there's Taraweeh, so let's get ready and go Taraweeh. So I've reduced my thobes to these two. This like burgundy-ish, purplish. I think this is Omani thobe, or this very basic design but very nice. I don't know what country this is from. It's like a greyish thobe or burgundy. Which one? Which one do you think I should wear? I'm thinking. You'll see. Guess which one I wore. Quick guess. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. If you guessed right, you win nothing. But mashallah, you guessed correctly. What do I need to do? I need to tie my hair. Bro, I wasn't expecting Ramadan to be. I don't know why I wasn't. I don't feel like prepared. Like I don't know. Even though I knew Ramadan was coming, it still feels like it was like a sudden thing. I don't know if that makes sense. But yani, yalla. Tomorrow is also my first day, like on my 4th year of medical school. Like tomorrow's the first day back on placement. And it's also Ramadan. So like my whole routine is gonna change. Like my routine of placement, plus Ramadan, plus like everything's gonna change now. Eesh. In terms of accessories, we have the watch, which you can see yourself. And that's it. Cologne. I've got it right here as if I wasn't going to talk about it. This is Ralph Lauren actually sent me this. It's the Elixir. This is currently my favorite cologne. This is not an ad, but this is like my favorite. And then I coupled it up with this. I don't know where this is from. Oh, I don't know if it's focused. I'm hoping it's focused, but it just says old wood. So I think this is meant to be a Tom Ford knockoff. But it's a bit unique, I don't know, but it's really nice. So I paired those two together. That's everything. So we're going to go early so that we can sit in the front, pray in the front. I'm going to try and post. Okay, it's very, very ambitious because I tried to do weekly Ramadan vlogs. I tried to do weekly vlogs and I ended up doing one vlog and then 3 weeks later another vlog. So technically I'm doing monthly vlogs, but that's not enough. So it's very ambitious, but I'm going to try daily Ramadan vlogs. No fancy editing, no cuts, no voiceovers, no nothing. Will it work? Allahu alam. But I'm going to try it anyway. And try and balance everything else, which is why it's going to be so difficult. But inshallah, I'm going to try my best and we'll see what happens. So next time you'll see me, I'll be going to the mosque, inshallah. I know I've said bye like 10 times, but here I am again. Stuck in my face. Okay, khalas. Yalla, salam guys. I'll see you in the next clip, literally. It's 1 a.m. and I've come back from Taraweeh. I didn't film anything. I had a light snack, which was 2 wings and like 5 chicken tenders. And then I went up to bed and I remembered I started this thing on Instagram where I was like, to get like into the habit of reading Quran and the hopes of inspiring others is let's do a 20-minute a day of Quran. So 20 minutes every single day. I started a few days before Ramadan. And there's 1,440 minutes in a day. And if you sleep for 8 hours, there's 940 minutes in a day that you're awake. I'm like, how difficult would it be to just give yourself 20 minutes to read Quran? I literally just did it now. I literally started my timer. It was 12:40. I started my timer and for 20 minutes and I just started reading. It doesn't matter what pace you read. It doesn't matter how many pages, how many lines, how many ayat, how many whatever it is. It doesn't matter. And the point of this is there's a hadith that says the best of deeds are those that are done consistently even if they're little. The problem that a lot of people have in Ramadan, and something I used to struggle with and sometimes I still struggle with, is we'll start Ramadan strong. We'll be doing a jizz every day, and then something will happen. We won't finish our jizz, and then by the start you've started so strong, but by midpoint and near the end you've gone like that. Like the habits, you're not praying qiyam as much, you're not reading Quran as much, you're not doing as much dhikr. You sort of like initially you're excited for Ramadan, etc. And then by the halfway point you're like, okay, now I want Ramadan to finish, which is the wrong mentality to have. Like Ramadan, to be experienced Ramadan is a blessing. So that's when I got the idea to do 20 minutes a day of Quran. So before we used to assess it based off how many pages do you read. But there's this principle that I came across, I think it's called the 2-minute rule, where if you want to have a task and you have a problem with procrastination, you just start and you give yourself 2 minutes to do the task, whatever it is. So if you want to go to the gym, you take 2 minutes of going to the gym. So that involves you getting changed and putting your socks on. And then you find after those 2 minutes finished, because you've already taken the first step, it becomes easier to now, my socks are on, I'll just put my shoes, I'll leave the house, I'll drive to the gym, I'll work out. Whereas if you didn't have that 2 minutes to begin with, you'd have think, oh, it's long, I have to get changed and put my socks and shoes, etc. Same principle here. When you give yourself, as opposed to giving yourself a page, 2 pages, right, but just give yourself 20 minutes and start the timer. And if you want to continue after 20 minutes, continue. If you don't want to continue after 20 minutes, you've done your daily portion of Quran. And realistically, who can't spare 20 minutes a day for Quran? I guarantee, however busy your day is, you can spare 20 minutes. 20 minutes is nothing. Like if you scroll on TikTok for 2 minutes, it's basically 20 minutes, because that's how you don't feel time. 20 minutes is nothing, and you get through a decent amount of Quran. And the beauty about this is it goes consistent. So I'm posting it on my story. I don't know if this is my bookmark. It's a bus fare. Because I have another bookmark on my Quran. I've got 2 bookmarks. So I don't know if a lot of people I hope a lot of people are doing it, and the goal is essentially to inspire other people. You know, I've got my platform, I might as well use it for something good. And one thing you'll find is initially you might struggle. Like for example, it might take you to read one line, it might take you a whole minute to read one line, which is fine. It might take you 5 minutes to read one line, fine. But you find that within weeks, months, you end up taking a minute to do a whole page. Like you progress so much faster if you make dua, if you're sincere with your intention, if you're trying your best, if you're consistent. I guarantee you there's no reason whatsoever that you will not become so fluent at the recitation of the Quran. And at the same time, it has to be said that understanding the Quran is very, 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 very important. Reading it, absolutely everyone has to do that. But you also need to understand what you're reading. Because like you get the reward for reading Quran even if you don't understand it. But once you understand the Quran, you are able to reflect upon it. And we are told to reflect and have tadabbur with the Quran. We're meant to reflect. The reason we have the Quran is that we can reflect on it. If you don't reflect on it, it won't help you as much. You need to reflect on the ayat and understand why they came and how you can apply these ayat to today's life, to the things happening around us in the world, to your own problems, your own life, your own struggles. The answer is in the Quran. You just need to read, understand, and may Allah make it easy for us. Anyway, it's now 10 minutes past 1, so I'm gonna sleep. I think Fajr is at 3:30, so I'll probably wake up around 4. I probably only drink water. Plus hold. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have an appetite as hold. But obviously it's a sunnah mu'akkada to eat something, so I might have like a date and water. But we'll see. And then I'll do Fajr, go back to bed, and then I'll wake up for placement, inshallah. Sabah al khair. Hello. Did you miss me, guys? It's been probably a few seconds for you, but for me, it's been hours since I last spoke to you. Anyway, so I had hospital. I was in hospital from 9 till 5, and I'm doing hematology at the minute. Yeah, quite good. Can't complain. It's only the first day. I'm very chill for now. What else is there? I didn't really do much. I literally had like seminars, and then I just did self-study. I didn't really film much. It's now 5:30 now. I was gonna lay in bed and just wait it out because iftar's at 6. But then on Instagram I said I'm doing a 20-minute Quran challenge every single day, at least 20 minutes. Like one period of at least 20 minutes that I'm going to do. So I'm doing that now before. And then the plan is I won't have time to make food before iftar. So I might start making food, then take a break, do dua, because dua before Maghrib, between Asr and Maghrib, whilst fasting. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to eat. I'll show you what I'll eat. And then go Taraweeh. We'll pray Maghrib, and then get ready for Taraweeh. It's been pretty chill, to be honest. I mean, today, nothing exciting is happening. I've literally like 9 till 5 out of my control, and then iftar's at 6, so... So I don't know how I'm going to make this video slightly exciting. I'll probably think of something. I hope so. But until then, I'm going to read my Quran, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So for iftar, I'm having a pepperoni Goodfellas pizza for iftar, for fasting. What are you guys having for your first iftar? Prank, it's halal. It's halal. It's halal. Do you think I pranked them?
Astaghfirullah, that was not a funny prank.
Alhamdulillah. Day 1 of fasting. Khalas. So today for iftar we have pre-cooked, pre-frozen chicken without seasoning. We have 6 wings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 wings, and we have a well-done pizza. What do you have for us?
Same as you. And some chips.
And some chips. Inshallah tomorrow we'll upgrade to vegetables.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.